can you draw a bright line, starting at Abraham Lincoln, going through Dr. King, and ending up with the president-elect? Not that he is their living embodiment, but that he is the recipient of their work and what they stood for.
Barack Obama is really standing on the land, standing on the plants that Abraham Lincoln and Martin Luther King planted. He is getting the fruits from the trees that these two men, Lincoln freed the slaves, Martin Luther King Jr. liberated a people and a nation and made it possible for there to be a Barack Obama. Without Abraham Lincoln, without a Martin Luther King Jr., there would be no Barack Obama. This man, this new president, is the personification. He is the essence of the best of these two men.
Has it gotten more real for you, Congressman, since Grant Park in Chicago, election night? The stand has been erected on Capitol Hill. Are you getting that this is actually going to happen in your lifetime?
I really want to believe. I really want to believe. I really want to see it happen. It's going to happen, but it's still unbelievable. It is still unreal that I'm going to live to see an African American stand on the steps of the West Front of the Capitol and take the oath of office as president on a Capitol that the slaves helped build.
Our buddy Tim Russert was the best at reading people's quotes back to them, and I'm going to try it here. This is you on election night on live television talking to me. I must tell you, this is unreal. It's unbelievable. I tell you, the struggle, the suffering, the pain, and everything that we tried to do, create a more perfect union, it was worth it. I just don't know how to express myself tonight. And that's where you lost control of your emotions. How are you ever going to make it through tomorrow, Congressman?
It's going to be difficult. It is going to be very hard because I'm going to be sitting there and no doubt I will be able to look down toward the Lincoln Memorial and see where we stood 45 years ago. And I'm going to hear the words of Dr. King ring in my ears when he said, I have a dream today, a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. But I don't know. I could have an out-of-body experience tomorrow, and I may just start crying again. I hope to control myself.
Do you worry about the expectations on this young man?
I'm not over-concerned. I think it's good that he's ushered in this period of great expectation and a great sense of hope. I have not seen anything. I've been to a lot of inauguration. I've been to a lot of mass meetings and rallies, but I never, ever seen anything like this. It's sort of a coming together. It's almost a happening that people want to be here. They feel like they invested something in this campaign and they want to be a witness to this moment in our history.
Because you've been about equality, what, Congressman, is your message for the people who didn't get their way in this election? Their candidate lost. This doesn't represent what they wanted. What should be the message to the folks watching who did not believe in this candidate?
The message is very simple. We, in this country, have an orderly and peaceful transition of power. The people exercised their right and they voted for Barack Obama. And we all must rally and support him. We can only have one president. Barack Obama must tell them that I'm going to be the president of all of us and tell them that we're one people, that we're one family, the American people, the American family.
You were beaten to within an inch of your life during the struggle. You've never been about yourself or self-pity. But tomorrow, will you be thinking back of the wounds you suffered, the wounds and deaths suffered by others in the struggle? and I'm guessing it was all now worth it for you to be here.
Tomorrow I will think about the first time I came to Washington in 1961, 21 years old, to go on something called the Freedom Rides. Back in 1961, blacks and whites could not board a Greyhound bus together and travel from Virginia through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, without the possibility of being arrested, jailed, or beaten. People could not register to vote simply because of the color of their skin. I would think about that. We came here the year that Barack Obama was born. And to see this unbelievable period that we're now witnessing, it's like a nonviolent revolution. And I must say, it was worth it. It was worth the pain, the suffering, the beatings, the jailing. I just wish some of the people like Martin Luther King Jr., Robert Kennedy, President Kennedy, Lyndon Johnson, and many of the people that started on the journey and never made it, I wish they were here to bear witness.